right, guys, welcome back to another episode of NSDC. It's been, maybe another month again?
Something like that.
We kept our word. We told you guys not to expect it every week or bi-weekly,
Yeah.
Sergio's over there dancing with the stars.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's it going for you guys, man? How's everything good for you guys?
Oh man.
Good, bro.
Yeah, everything's good, man. Taking it a day at a time.
Yeah, people ask me if Sergio's still a collector or not. I'm like, I don't know.
Don't even worry about it.
No, that's already taken though. You know what I mean? We can't use that.
Not the name. Not the name. The pun.
I got the trademark, dog. You gotta pay me.
You trademarked it? That's crazy.
Yeah, dog. Don't even worry about it.
Damn. Wow, that's crazy. Like I would use it as a pun and a promotion, but I'm getting taxed for it. It's crazy. I see how things have changed. Just like because I don't post.
Hey, look,
StreamYard ain't cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that?
StreamYard don't pay itself, dog.
Damn.
Seriously. Yeah. Speaking of, when you're making the big bucks, it's your turn to pay this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, define what are the big bucks? You know what I mean?
You're the franchise.
Enough to pay $19.99 a month. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we got that for sure.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we got that for sure.
That's
Everything good, man. I mean, I've been mostly like just working and like honestly, like I was talking to a friend, and it's like, dude, like I'm really just like it's almost like a step away, getaway. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still cooking and stuff like that, but not being in the kitchen.
Have you been enjoying that break?
I have, because it's like, dude, like this never happens, and it's always like a grind, and it's always like a hustle, and I do like the hustle, hustle bustle of, working like big restaurants, like heavy services, but at my age, it's just it's just time to slow down, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My heart rate,
You do well under pressure, but it also gets
and honestly, it just gets annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just gets annoying because it's just like it's just constant, and it's like, dude, like I want to sit the fuck down sometimes,
Yeah.
So we're doing that.
Yeah.
So we're doing that, we're cooking carne asada, sitting down, you know what I mean? Just living like a slower life,
The grill's been active, dog.
The grill's active,
Yeah.
The grill's always been active,
Yeah.
Don't forget, me being Nicaraguan, the land of fritanga,
There you go.
Yeah.
I it's just, grilling is in my DNA. It's just like part of it's in my blood.
So Mother's Day, I mean, saw it.
Oh, got to do it for moms. You know what I mean? Got to do it
for all the moms. Happy Mother's Day.
Belated
Mother's
Day. And and honestly, like even that, like I had a conversation with my mom the other day, and just like joking around, and like I was telling her like how I felt about like this kind of situation. I was like, man, like if you really put it in perspective, like I've worked the past like X amount of years, like Mother's Days, X amount of years, Thanksgivings, X amount of years, like all X, Y, and Z, right? We can go all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know what, dude? I want to go fucking enjoy that shit, and I want to fucking hang out, on the 24th of December, and I want to fucking hang out on the 31st. And it's just like, and that's it. Like, I verbally said it at work, and if you guys do believe in this, sometimes some people do, some people don't. The power of manifestation, I said that shit out loud at work, and I was pissed. And I was like, I swore, and I'm like, yo, honestly, like this is the last like I put a couple dates out there that I ever work again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not like I can't allow it to happen again. Like, and obviously when you put it out there, hey, like stand true to that shit. Now you'd be like, yo, fuck that. Like,
I didn't take it from one of the manifestations.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's on me. I judged you. Yeah.
Wow, bro. You see?
Yeah,
like,
that's like Goku and the Spirit Bomb shit, right? Like you just gotta believe in it, and then it works. That's how it works.
It's like believing in it, like thinking of it, planning it, like all these things have to like happen, and then like one day you just fucking say it, and it's just like, bro, that's it. Like we're going for it.
All right, we're gonna do a quick PSA. All the Marvel guys. Y'all need to manifest the hobby to stay alive, because this shit looks like it's dipping, dog.
Oh wow.
I ain't lying. I mean,
oh man,
we got to, gotta keep that hope alive. So manifest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm to a point with the hobby where I'm enjoying these low prices. You know what I mean? They can let it dip as long as they want. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying it. I'm not even trying to tell you. You know, I'm in a good position finally, thank God. And so for me, you know, I'm just trying to the stuff I'm flipping is just to get more pieces. So
yeah.
Nobody join the hobby. You guys keep doing your thing.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Yeah, keep buying those embryons. You know what I mean? and all those Pokemon influencers talking about the embryons are like fucking rare. You know, that's like saying your fucking McDonald's toy is fucking limited edition. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, so embryos just take a hit there. Oh, damn.
Yeah, little buff. There you go.
Top 10,000. Talk about hard to find.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Coming from a former Pokemon guy,
yeah, but it was vintage. You know what I mean? Watch your mouth.
Oh, because vintage is better.
It was better for me.
Sorry.
You know?
Yeah, let's not do the whole vintage versus new.
No, we don't have to.
But
you know,
you made it work. Yeah, you made it work nice.
Listen, speaking of Pokemon, you know, I did go to a couple shows. I didn't buy anything. You know, like it was more kind of like working events. You know.
Nice.
But you were able to see it, check it out. You know, kind of just like be in the crowd. 2 shows, Miami TCG. You know, shout out to Eric, which runs Miami TCG convention.
Is that the first one they did, and you were there like a couple years ago?
Yep, and I got the Peter Raimundo sketch, the Disney cards, all that stuff, and you know, thinking on it now, you know, Peter Raimundo did. What was it? What Elusive would know, like the Pikachu, like the Pikachu cards.
You're talking about the
ponchos. There we go. The ponchos
and the one I think.
So
Peter, was the one Doom got the famous painter one.
The
Van Gogh.
There you go.
Those are still selling.
So Peter did the poncho Pikachu.
That's
on a couple sketches like for Lorcana. And they actually ended up selling for like I think it was like $1,800, some craziness, you know.
Damn.
And thinking back when I got the Peter Raimundo, like one of the first sketches because it was the first show. I think I sold them for like I don't know, probably like. And the thing is, like people were doing crazy shit and getting like the more expensive cards because they do have like a little symbol ranking that's like that means like obviously the rarity, right?
Yeah.
But dude, I was signing basic cards. Like I was signing like little dollar cards, you know? Because at the end of the day, a sketch is a sketch. Like, I'm gonna pay $50 more because it has the emblem that you covered up with the sketch. Nah, you know.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. Like and I was talking to a friend and like Peter's doing well now. You know what I mean? Like that's awesome, dude. Like he's getting in the convention scene, and again, like we always speak about artists and stuff like that. It's good to hear that like there's the other side where that came out. I mean, this guy is a legend, Disney animator, and he just didn't have like the right people around him, and now it seems like he does, and everything's going good for him, and that's good, man.
Yes, that's dope.
That's dope.
And then we went to Get Soul shoe event.
That's a shoe. Yeah, that's an old school shoe event. Like I'm surprised it's still going on.
Yeah, it was still going on. So they had the Miami one going on at Man and Wynwood. And again, like shout out Miami TCG, but they were there. They were the only like people selling Pokemon there, I believe. And that was cool. It was interesting, and like again, like you get a lot of people that are in the shoe game, like walking over because they see Pokemon.
You were around the sneaker tubers, your favorite people.
My favorite people.
Yeah. Last episode, I mean,
did they offer to buy your whole table up?
Yeah.
I wish they would have.
Was 2J's there buying tables?
Who was it? No, I did not see 2J's.
Oh, okay.
I did though. I did see Eric Lee, which is I don't know if you guys know who Eric Lee is, but he's like the host for Superline Network. You ever heard of Superline Network? Doom?
Nah, is that like some?
Superline Network's like it's like if you wanted to buy tees for like a brand, like he kind of gives like free game on like stuff like that, like random stuff like, oh, you want to make like t-shirts, all right, like yeah, I can get it from this supplier. He goes to the supplier, asks him questions,
and then he talks about like the different quality of every shirt, right?
Exactly. So that's Eric Lee, and that was cool to see him there. He's a cool guy. He's super chill.
Yeah, he does. He does drop a lot of nuggets for sure.
Yeah. You know. And overall, like it was just cool. A lot of people checked out the table, and the vibe I would the perfect vibe would have been honestly to get like a cheaper like Japanese box, right? And just have like fresh packs like right there, and like some for like $5-6, like kind of like a little slightly over retail. You would definitely have made some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, we definitely did sell a little bit of product, but again, like the singles always like sell. You know what I mean? People were buying little like $4 or $5 singles, and like hey man, like the market's kind of strong because people randomly they'll be, oh man, like I like this little car, pay $3-4, and you start an itch on certain people.
Yeah, if you go there, you want like this little souvenir. You want to get something on your way out.
Yeah. Have you guys? Speaking of that, have you guys had any pickups?
Wow.
Pickups. I just posted one. I was waiting for a while back. It was a TMNT like playing card promo that I found randomly.
Yeah.
It was a Japanese one. Pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That and that's the only thing lately.
What about you, Sergio?
No, I haven't really picked up any. Like, I didn't pick up any Pokemon. Like, I had an opportunity, but I was like, nah. Like, again, I've just been a little bit more conservative with like, yeah, you know what I mean. Just because, again, like we're still a couple months out from like opening the restaurant, so you gotta take it a day at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, take it a day at a time. But again, like just following continuing and following through with just like slowing down. You know what I mean? Just like hanging out. Take a step back, watch things from like afar. And just kind of like
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was
the same perspective.
I've been able to pick up a few things. Nothing big except today's was a bigger piece, but mainly like promos. I was able to find that Batman or Detective 31 or Detective Comics 31 promo card. I bought 2 more of my rainbow for that Batman cover that I like by forget the guy's name, but it's from Detective Comics 590, I believe. And then that one, I still need the Thailand one. It's on its way. So my biggest pickup for sure was that Doctor Strange La Prensa one. And then I found another one, man, that's on its way already. I found an ASM 300 from Mexico in the best condition I've ever seen one in.
Nice.
For a Steely. So,
nice.
Yeah, I picked that one up. So I can't wait to see that
back to
one.
Spider-Man. Oh, shit.
Well, that one is one I've always wanted. That one and the Dutch. Those are my 2 favorites.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Saga's back. I mean,
Black suit Spider-Man for sure.
Black suit. My bad. Yes, strictly black suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. I'm not like Subby over here. Subby has a crazy black suit collection, but just little pieces. Speaking of that,
I mean that Doctor Strange book. I mean, you talked about that for over a year ago.
Yeah, 3 years it took me.
And you passed on a lot of them too.
They were lower quality for sure.
The
last one I tried to bid on was on Comic Connect. That was a 7.5, and it did like 800 or 900.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, so has the market slowed down on that too?
Yeah, a little bit, but not crazy. But yeah, this one, the one I got, I don't know. I'm not a grader for comics at least, but to me it looks like either like 5.5 to a 6.5 around there.
Nice.
And I got it for $375, I believe.
Nice.
Well, yeah, it was decent, and I'm super happy with it, man. It actually just it got in the mail here today. You already know me. As soon as it got it. Yo, I was tripping because it said on the tracking, it said left with individual. I was like, the fuck they did? Where's this shit at? And they just left it in my mailbox,
with the neighbor, dog. Don't even worry.
No, fuck the neighbor.
Neighbors got you, dog.
Neighbor snagged that PSA 10, PSA 9.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah.
He's gonna post it and hide the cert. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I was talking to shout out to James, variant section. He bought his
Nice.
That was one of the Fantastic Four covers he got last year. He ended up getting it graded and it came back as 7.5. He bought it from the same seller I did.
Damn.
So this guy, whoever he is, he keeps his books in pretty good condition.
Damn, James didn't even tell me. That's crazy. Though.
Wow.
I feel like it. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I have something to tell you guys, but it has to be backstage because
group chat.
We're not gonna want to hear this part, but yeah.
Group chat is hella inactive. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. You know what I mean?
Start the elevator music though. You know.
Yeah, we'll put it in there.
Yeah, if you want me to say, I can say it now. But
nah, let's wait because there's more editing for me to do.
Yeah,
we gotta pump fake.
Early.
Yeah, pump fake the elevator music. No, it's dope. I'm happy for him. 7.5 is crazy.
Yeah, he posted it a while back. I think he posted it last year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was. You guys know all the Doom covers, and let me tell you just what the Doom cover that was. It was a Fantastic Four number 10, the one with the guy that stretches. What's his name, Mr. Incredible in the front, and then Dr. Doom's fighting like Human Torch and the Thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but I'm sure when I look it up, I'll remember.
Yeah. Yeah, so
That's
and I just reached out to him because I was like, as soon as I bought mine, I was like, yo.
Was it Prensa or what was it?
Yeah, La Prensa.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and I was like, hey man, did this guy package things well? He's like, no, he's solid. I was like, all right, cool. I just want to make sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So there's I think there was a little bit of talk of like some foreign comics like recently, you know, selling in price. I think I saw it in like Golden or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I think I quickly like watched it and I was like, oh, stock's going up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Run it up, guys. You know, as soon as they run it up, I'll grade some books and you know, break some hearts at the same time.
Wow.
No, for sure.
Yeah, wait for that PSA, dogs. Coming soon. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, is it?
I'm not holding my breath.
I'm waiting for the email. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't hold. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath, but you know, that's what last I heard was coming soon. A couple months ago.
How long has it been now? Like a year and a half?
Yeah, I mean, but look, you know, yeah, you're right. It is already made. I mean,
you try to defend that. You could.
Nah, because you know what? I thought it was early still, but yeah, we're about to hit.
Well, I mean, they were showing it at the convention, so I figured like they had.
Yeah,
like relatively pretty close.
I asked Manu like a month ago. He said it was like coming soon. That's all he could say. So I mean, we'll see. Hopefully by summer. I'm still interested to see what that looks like. And I want to see some books in PSA slabs. I just want to see what that looks like in the market too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh damn! It is May, dog. You know what that means.
Once you guys' birthday is coming up.
Yeah, dog. We're about to get mad old again. Someone left a comment. I think the hobby unks going crazy on this one.
Yeah.
We definitely get old, dog. We definitely.
And then in retrospect, we said that me and Sergio were drinking Haterade before that episode. Don't get mad because you're buying those thrift clothes, Retro. I don't want to hear about it. That's not how I think, bro. You know what I mean? My bad if I fucked up the bag if you were stocking up on the low.
Stocking up. You know what? Shout out to Retrospects. I saw his latest video. Like he does like some market talk and shit. It's interesting.
Yeah. He did two recently. One where I think it was like a week ago when everybody was like saying that the market's down, and then he just did another one where the market's back up.
Yeah, it seems like everything's booming over there.
Yeah, I mean, those markets. I don't look at them week to week. That's something that I like to see like months over time, not just that short notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I'm not bothered. People are still leaving a lot of good deals out there, and I see them all the time. I just watch them just to see what they end at, and man, some people are getting some stuff for free nowadays.
Bro, I started looking at X-Men Metal stuff this week because I hadn't checked in months, and like some of those sales are like super low.
Dude, one for example, that Wolverine periodic, the blue one, that one's the harder to find. The
Bro, I
It's like
saw that.
$100.
Yep, 117.
No,
You
I
know,
saw
and
it.
that
I
was like
remember
a
almost
fucking.
buying one for like 450. I
Yep.
thought that was a good deal.
He said, "That's good."
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that cut I picked up. That was a nice cut too, like the Scarecrow cut.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I saw that one.
Yeah, dude. I saw that and it reminded me of that Tomb of Dracula #1, where he's carrying the girl.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that one, but it did have the vibes that you would like it though.
Yeah.
I did see it. But I saw, the black parallels from X Men are like 100 to get those.
Yeah.
There was a PSA 9 Deadpool. I was just watching it because I was curious what it went for. It sold for $30, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Deadpool is like so expensive and that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw rubies, triple out on this, that were PSA 9 rubies. And it was Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and another character. They ended at $17 and $20-something.
The Rittenhouse one?
Yep.
Damn.
No respect.
Already graded in 9s. Yeah.
People are building some dope collections.
They do it right now. They're on the cover.
Maybe that's why everybody's quiet. Like, yo, dog, anybody want to talk about it?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and bite my tongue here. I don't want to get started.
Nah, so you got to start being the influencer, dog. Get those prices back up. Expose them, dog.
Nah, I don't know. Because I'm not watching. But just based on the clues given, I'm like, like scratching like my chinny chin.
Let's talk briefly about this.
Who's up to no good?
Because it's not up to no good. If you've checked out Golden within the last 2 weeks or so,
yeah,
a ton of PMGs just hit for sale. All at once. And I don't know. It's just I never seen the amount. I don't really check Golden, but like people I know who check it, I'm like, yo, look at all this activity over here. I'm like, damn. It seems like there's been some collections going on sale. And then you go to Heritage, there's a huge fucking collection on sale. You got original art from masterpieces on sale. You got PMGs, like all kinds of PMGs, some 101s. Like, damn, like, I don't know. It's interesting. They all hit at the same time, though.
Another interesting thing about Golden, man, is they're in the hot Cheeto business now too, which is crazy to me.
Bro, I can't believe that can't be real, right? Like, it's not real money, is it?
I think so, man. Unfortunately.
Oh.
And even how they market them, these guys, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm just gonna say that they're a little too hyped up for some hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
I don't like. What is the appeal to the
It's a 1 of 1. What do you mean?
I mean, maybe we just gotta be opening some hot Cheeto bags, I guess.
And start looking for random shit.
Man, that's the move, bro.
Yeah. Be like, hey, like, I found like a Mr. Hanky. I found like,
Yeah. Oh, look at this one. It looks like the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's absurd. I mean, there's a lot of things where I can like.
No, I think
understand
my favorite
a piece of it, but this makes no sense to me.
my favorite video I've seen recently of Golden was they had like a bunch of let's just call it like just low tier comics, and high grade.
Yeah.
And they're just like posting them online, like they're promoting this thing, like it's about to sell for like, dude, I wouldn't even say $100, dude. These are gonna sell for like 20, $25 a pop, grading fees.
That's crazy.
They're like dollar books, like in high grade. And obviously, we know the greedy people that we're doing like high grading and all that good stuff of like everything. Well, here we are, and it's on Golden. And that shit probably sold for like probably no more than like $30-$40, bro. There's just no way.
Yeah, that's crazy. The thing about those hot Cheetos, the last thing before we move on those, like, imagine the guy that won the bid on that, and then it melts on the way to him.
I mean, it's on you, dog. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
You bought that.
Yeah.
Listen, I would have never even figured out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would have never even figured out it was the Charizard's Cheeto, because I would have crushed that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking at the Cheetos.
It could be a dragon from Game of Thrones. It could be whatever you want.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, I get it was quote unquote a Charizard, but I mean, that's what we're calling the Charizard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, I don't get it. Sorry, I just don't get that. Whoever's buying that.
Retrospects. Don't call us haters for not liking the hot Cheeto thing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that just doesn't make sense at all. Like you're just wasting money at that point. Like you just like to light money on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, for sure.
You think the slowdown is it's as a hobby as a whole, like sports cars.
I don't know about the sports cars. I've been watching some content, but not much. I know, like at least non-sports, right? Seems like there's a lot of deals.
Yeah.
A lot of high-end stuff is on sale, and it's going for lower. It's not going for new highs. It's going for new lows. You know what I'm saying? So, just shout out to the original R homies. I don't know how that's gonna go when a bunch of them are on sale at the same time. Hopefully, people love their pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, those are long-term holds for them, though. They're gonna hold them.
Yeah. And then I track like the wrestling cards because I watch wrestling.
Yeah.
How's
that market?
That market's really like almost like Marvel. Like the 101s go for a lot of money, probably more than Marvel. You know what I mean? They're doing actually numbers, but
like 3 to 5K or more.
Yeah, some of like the big ones are going for 5-6K. A lot of them, like the women, usually sell higher. So some of those are going for like 3 to 4K. You know what I mean, or 2 to 3K.
And which women is it? Like modern stuff or?
Yeah, it's all modern sales. Like the latest Topps Chrome because they had a huge return to Topps. So that's the one I'm kind of watching. But like the out of 50s, bro, like the gold out of 50s, you can get those for like $10 to $20. You know what I mean? So it's not. It's you can still collect on the low, and it's the interesting thing about that. It's promoted everywhere on Topps. Social media, but like it's cheap though to collect. It's not pricey unless you're going for like 101s. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Star Wars, I don't know. I haven't kept up with Star Wars, but I seen like Mama Breaks is like always like, hey, consign your Star Wars with me. Like she's got this whole campaign, so
yeah, I mean, she's probably just trying to get established as a Star Wars person. Yeah,
I think that's what. And like the interesting thing, everybody's preaching rainbows. Like everybody's like, "Yo, you gotta finish your rainbow. Yo, you got." And I'm sure that has something to do with you gotta go get people in those breaks. You gotta go, get people chasing like low numbered stuff. More people chasing the 101s so they can get more higher sales. You need more people invested in rainbows. So I guess that's part of their business plan. But yeah, I mean, I see a lot of that.
I mean, but if you think about it, even though you're right, it's a little contradictory, right? Because if they want to get people hooked on rainbows, then the smart collector is going to just go on eBay and buy the single he needs for the rainbow, and not try to buy into a break and gamble on it.
Yeah, but the people that are buying it from the jump don't know that, so you can't. You can't divulge that information.
The people with the little gambling itch and like, or people would just like to, get that adrenaline rush. They have another thing to go back to, right? Like that's the incentive. Um,
Well, that's cool. At least they're getting adrenaline with their card. At least they're getting
they're
something.
getting a show because you're
Yeah,
really paying. Because a lot of time you're not getting much, but so hopefully it was worth it.
yeah,
And I'm sure there's steals too. Like it's not just
yeah,
everyone's not going for the top character or players or whatever. But it is interesting. I've seen like a lot of content creators is just preaching the rainbow thing, and I'm like, yeah, because I mean, it's like if you're just a set collector, you can just get the base set and not have to pay anything, right? Like that stuff's super cheap, like dollar cards.
yeah,
Um, but once some of those parallels are cheap enough, you get people invested in doing more than just the base set, and I guess that's where the hobby's at right now.
Mm.
You get a lot for your dollar right now.
yes,
I think people are building some serious collections if you have the bread to do it.
yeah.
Uh, and it's probably the lowest it's gonna be for some time.
I think so too.
So right now it's a great time to buy. Um,
Yeah, and there is obviously some dope stuff being sold, but
mhm.
there's also pieces that even though we're on a low, they still don't come up. Trust
Yeah,
me, I've been
oh,
checking.
100%. Yeah, I'm sure that's still like the only time they come up is when those people decide to exit, right? They're like,
Yeah,
I have my fun. I'm ready to move on. It's a perfect time for me to,
cash out.
especially like I was thinking, shout out to Shane because me and Shane were talking about the X-Men Topps Finest. Remember that chrome looking set that came out not too long ago?
Yeah,
X-Men animated series set. And like the hobby overall, they just weren't interested in it for whatever reason. Like they're just not interested. And I was telling him, like, I think Nathan opened a box a couple of weeks ago that he had for a couple months just stashed away,
yeah,
and it reminded me how dope some of those cards look. Half of them, right? Half of them I didn't care for, but
yeah. The Gambit, the Rogue were
yeah,
nice.
it surprised me that everyone kind of said like, "Nah, Doc, we're not doing that. We're not falling for tops right now." And to me, I told Sean like, "Yo, it's probably just a good exit point for people who just kind of were on the way out already. They're like, you know what,
Yeah,
tops, yeah, it's just perfect time for me to just leave and like move on."
yeah. I think that's what it is, man. I think that like the Topps Chrome product and the Platinum is still selling well, from what I can tell. Like for the higher characters.
The first one, right? The
Yeah,
UK one, yeah.
yeah. And I see those like I think I saw a Thanos Black Refractor out of 10 PSA 9.
And those are
For
clean now
600.
too.
Super clean.
I went back to looking at them like, oh, I think I was too tough on it. I think those are kind of dope.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are still doing solid numbers. But to your point, I think what it is, man, is I think the people that have been in the hobby as long as we have either already got what they're looking for
Yeah.
and they're not looking to get anything from the newer sets, or they're going to be a lot more pickier with those newer sets,
Hmm.
or they're just waiting on some blue dots to
They're
go off.
digging. Yeah, they're
You know?
digging on the old stuff. They're still looking for those cards that haven't popped up.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
think like in a couple months when the next Topps Marvel set comes out, I think then some people might go back to like the first set that came out this year, and like those prices are gonna be way lower than they were a couple months ago,
Hmm.
and maybe people start getting into it. I don't know, but it's either people left because it's their time to go, or you just got in and like you're having fun with the new stuff, or you're just going through the back stock and waiting for those cards to pop up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, you get more for your dollar right now chasing upper deck stuff. A lot of it's going on sale. So
Yeah. And I'm in between that and between still obviously foreigns, and then looking at some other stuff. Just eyeing it to see if it's worth buying as well. As far as like if that market is slightly low, So I agree, man. I think right now, like you said,
Are you gonna tell us what it is, or just
Yeah, I
gonna
was kind of waiting too. I was like, oh, maybe he'll.
you know what I mean, man? I'm out of the loop already. You know what I mean? I'm not even on the staples anymore.
Oh, so it must be good because you don't want to give him no clue. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll put it this way: it's nothing to flip. It's just things that I would want to collect. You know?
Yeah, nah, but like me and Sergio, like we're veterans. That's
but
the go-to line. You know what I'm saying?
we know elusive, and he didn't even have to mention it. But the fact that he did is just like a little,
Yeah, nah. Look,
it's a little Sergio of me.
nah, it's just hey, shout out to my card hobby, but everybody starts as a collector. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, there's some of us are still standing as collectors. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I mean, look, don't mind the pivot for we pivot a little bit, but we're back to collecting. Yeah. I love that shit, dog.
I will say one thing I'm very excited for, man. Shout out to Johnny. He sent me a little sneak peek of the sketches he was working on for me for Mental Con stock.
Oh, nice.
Johnny's getting down, bro. He's been you guys see the stuff he posts on the group. He's getting better, bro. Like because he's been putting in the time.
Oh yeah, Johnny can draw.
Yeah,
he does it at a lot. Like, yeah, I mean, we get to see a lot of his stuff in the chat. You know what I mean, that people don't get to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny's, and then he posts like a random PSA to him, like, "Yo, dog, you just."
Just to let you know, watch your mouth. I'm still picking.
And not to put his business out there, but I know for a fact he has a bunch of gem mints that he hasn't posted.
No, of course. Come on,
dog. I need to talk to Johnny. I need to talk to Johnny. Although I'm afraid to ask, but how many? Like he's just actively just sending to PSA. Like he's still grinding away on his set.
Yeah, he is.
It's impressive, though.
It is, man.
He's doing it for mad long.
I gave Johnny a card a while back, and I'm waiting for it to come back from like PSA, but I haven't seen it. Johnny, where you at?
Well, I mean, I gave Johnny a couple cards, and they all came back. Nice little tens. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, you send the submission through him? You're saying?
No, I sent him some cards when I was breaking packs and boxes, and then like months later, he'd be like, "Yo, thanks again for this." I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot I sent you that, Johnny." Yeah, all tens. I'm like, "Oh shit, that's dope."
Yeah.
So
remember that
he just doesn't post them all, bro. He's got some shit.
Yeah, remember that periodic yellow Wolverine?
Yeah.
I gifted him that one. He got a 10 on it.
Oh hell yeah, that's dope.
That's a big one.
He deserves a 10.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a big one. There's a lot of dope Wolverine collectors out there. I forget, sometimes I only, because we're always talking to Johnny, I only think of Johnny, but yes. The homie Raj has some nice shit. He showed me some vintage foreign cards, super obscure stuff. That's clean.
That's dope. Yeah, there's a lot of Wolverine collectors, I still
got Michael.
My favorite Wolverines,
Michael.
Oh yeah, Michael Salzer. And
Josh posted some heat lately.
Yeah, he had a couple little 2013 red BMGs.
Some light.
Yeah. I love he tagged me on it. He's like, "Yo, which one looks better?" I'm like, the PSA on that one because it's not a BGS 95.
Oh yeah. He tagged me on that one too. Yeah. I mean, my go-to was PSA, but
no, and that one makes sense, especially because again, the other one's not gold label. It was just a 8.5 or an 8.
Yeah, I agree. Anything with a red, like
it's a little pops a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw. Speaking of Michael Seltzer too, I saw he posted a while back the Magneto hologram from Beginnings, the BGS 95. And
is that the new Beginnings or what? Or the old
the 2012 Beginnings. The
old stuff. Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, that was super hard. Where he looks like he's meditating.
Yes.
And I was like, man, I already knew in my head. I was like, oh, it's gonna go anywhere from 350 to 500. It ended bids at 355, and then I saw it relisted. So I don't know what happened.
Oh, it didn't get sold.
I have no clue. But but yeah, that's where the market's at. Even which is a solid price. But
Yeah.
A couple months back, or maybe like a year back, that price was at least an $800-900 card.
Bro, See, that's why I don't even want to look at Marvel, because it'll get me to start wanting to get stuff. I'm like, nah, dog, I moved on.
So it's the perfect scenario for Doom. The perfect storm.
I'm staying disciplined. I moved on. Sorry.
You two can have a periodic Wolverine for $100.
I had a PSA. I had some nice periodic PSA 9s. But I moved on, so I don't want to go back in. Shout out to all the people working on that shit, though. I ain't gonna say no names, but
they're
working on sets.
Yeah, Doug.
They're trying to get these periodics. You know what I mean?
Don't even worry.
I know one person too.
Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about periodics. They're working on holograms, Doug.
Yeah, all the holograms.
Yeah, all of them. The new ones.
Yeah, stick
for beginnings. The new beginnings.
Yeah, the ones that are hard open.
Yeah, that's
the annual holograms. Those are the ones.
Oh yeah, those are hard. Yeah, for sure.
Don't forget the green pulsar. Tops.
That's the one right there. Hey, don't forget about those riders autos. Pick them all up.
Yeah, those low key. I haven't seen the old ones. Those autos just dried up.
Yeah, well, remember the old ones, the one you tagged me on? You were like, "Oh, wasn't this yours?" I forgot it was. I had 3 of those. So that one did come for me.
So it's people like you hoarding them. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're no longer my
gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
You gotta play the game.
Well, you still, I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to put your business out there.
No, go ahead.
Sure you got a couple stacks of a certain card though. Still, I'm thinking of one in particular. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Mainly Wolverine is things I have multiples of still, and someone recently hit me up about the 75th Gold Border Surfer on IG. Like they lifted the common
that one.
Yeah, they're like, where is there a website where I could just buy these? I'm like, yo, good luck finding one. These ones ain't for sale, bro. And I was like, the last one I sold, and I shouldn't have sold it, but the last one I sold, shout out to Rohan. It went for a pretty penny, and I told him the price, and he's like, why so much? I'm like, I left them on red. What do you mean, why so much?
Oh, come on. You can't ask that and then be like, why so much?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't even get a response.
Come on, guy. Unless he's a listener, then, just, you got to word it different, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's insulting.
Yeah. And then another guy hit me up that he's I guess he's like a middleman from Pokemon. Okay. And he was trying to move some Topps Chrome stuff. And he's like, hey, would you be interested in these first? He asked me. And I was like, nah, man, I don't do Topps Chrome. And definitely not those characters. And then he goes, could you point me to some people that I'm like, I ain't doing all that, bro. I mean, just go through Instagram. You'll find them,
That's the funny thing. I don't know anyone who's collecting Topps Chrome. That's a different crowd.
And Elizabeth said that he was going to be like nicer and like,
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, bro, I'm not doing your job for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a limit. I'm sorry. You said it nice.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
You know what? Like, if you're gonna sell that, you just, bro, go to Whatnot and look at people who are buying into those breaks.
Exactly. It doesn't take. You don't got to be a rocket scientist.
Yeah, come on now. Or just hashtag Topps Chrome Marvel, whatever, and then look at people collecting, bro.
I'm gonna start replying when they ask me those rhetorical questions. I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't know if Sergio told you, but go do your homework. They don't want to do their homework, Sergio. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's the thing, bro. That's the thing nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the common denominator,
Yeah, go ask ChatGPT.
I mean,
seriously.
You ask Google, you're asking to AI now. Everything's a little AI summary.
Yeah, it is.
Most of the time, that shit's wrong too. When I'm like, what?
No.
It's the times I've searched, I'm like,
was fact checking ChatGPT.
You gotta fact check.
On the stuff I know, when it's card related, I'm like, no, you got that one wrong. But everything else, I just kind of go with the flow. I'm like, yeah, no, that's true. For sure.
You definitely got to fact check Skynet GPT,
Wow.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Taking over the world, guys.
And,
And on top of that, I mean, people are even like paying for it now. You know, like the lower tier, like $20. You know,
yeah.
and I think I heard of one that's called ChatGPT Operator. It's going to be $200,
Oh, it's for
and
businesses, I think.
it's for businesses. And you know, obviously, like, hey, like, you know, send the email to Elusive about, you know, the trade or whatever, you know, and it's going to
Yeah.
do it. And you know, I was like, damn, I kind of like, you know, like I said, just took a step back. I'm like, fuck, that's like HR jobs, you know, certain jobs. I'd be like, bro,
Virtual assistants.
you're out of here. $200 a month. Don't complain. Doesn't need like days off. You know. You
Yeah.
know your sick requests.
Depressing. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had like paid subscriptions and shit.
Bro, I got some wild stories about that, but we can't share those here.
Yeah, no,
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about crazy, bro. I've been on.
I definitely don't want to know about that. You know what I mean? I don't need fucking paranoid at night while I'm sleeping.
Oh my god.
Positive only,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're learning. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We gotta be the resistance. You know. You gotta join the army with John Connor.
Quote unquote learning is like people throwing the collector word around. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh.
That's fucking wild.
You don't want to be on John Connor's side, or what's going on?
I know. See, here's the thing. You know, I'm not too much on movies. I know that's related to Terminator, but I don't understand the reference.
Dude, you know who John Connor is.
I don't remember it, though. Like I'm
What
about
the?
I'm about to be
Wow.
I'm still gonna be younger than you, but I haven't
wow.
seen that
He threw
movie
that in there.
once. You know what I'm saying?
You cornered him and hit you with the age shit.
Wow. I mean, that's no secret, you know. It's okay.
Yeah, no, we're
You're all
everyone knows Sergio's older than us, though.
That's right.
But wait, who's the youngest here? Is it me?
I think it's you for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But
I mean, that's not saying much, though.
Life doesn't follow chronological order.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shout out to the Geminis, you know what I mean? Yeah. Geminis, you know what I'm saying?
You know, shout out to the June Geminis for sure.
June Geminis, like if people just here's what I'm gonna tell public service announcement. May Geminis, you can reach out to them. June Geminis, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Be very careful around June Geminis. June Geminis, by the way. Well, see, I don't know if I want to blow up people's, but I know there's a lot of. Let's just say there's a lot of June Geminis in the hobby. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Oh yeah, I know at least two.
Well, the way he said it, one of them.
I know two outside of you.
Wow.
First of all, like in our just circles, at least my circle, there's a lot of Geminis.
There you go.
That makes sense.
I don't get it, but it's what it is. It is what it is.
It's coming up, man. Another year around the sun or wherever, you know. For the flat earthers, I don't know if that like you know. But no, listen. Honestly, like it's I don't know. Like right now for me, it's just like the slower pace. Like I've just been hanging out, been enjoying it, man. Some people need to slow the fuck down too. You know what I mean? Sit down for a second, enjoy life.
For me, it's slowing down too. Yeah, 100%. I haven't been as active in like social media, like check here and there, but yeah. So, yeah, it's that type.
But that's not true though, because you're dropping videos too. You know, probably took like a week off or something.
Nah, that's like a month ago. Last video I dropped.
Well, I mean, to Sergio, you got it. To be fair, to Sergio,
doing active.
Well, yeah, Sergio's on different time speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Doing active. What do you mean? Different hyperspeed?
Yeah.
Hyperspeed, I like that.
Well, Florida's just a different speed overall. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a different dimension over here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Miami's definitely in a different dimension.
Yeah. Didn't you guys have contact with aliens like last year, like at the mall and shit? Like it's
supposedly,
yeah.
supposedly, we had like a Cloverfield, situation over at the mall.
Yeah.
Yo, good luck with that, because me, I don't believe in aliens, so I don't know what the fuck you guys have.
You've never seen Cloverfield the movie?
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've also seen that shaky ass camera.
But like, dude, come on, like it's just like so ridiculous. Like, listen, for you to convince me of that one, it had to be like a legit, like, yeah, I'd have to see it. Like, it had to be like a complete, like, yo, there's no altering of this video. Like, it had to be from like a homie on ground, like send me a video, like, yo.
Well, even then with the AI nowadays,
yeah, and I told you guys about, it's crazy. And look, it's all coincidence too that all the good footage, bro, it's like 360p.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, and our iPhones record like 4K 120. Like, what the fuck?
But for whatever reason, it's always 360p and a guy with Tourette syndrome that can't hold the fucking camera still.
Yeah.
I was just shaking hands.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, those are good points.
There's a lot of misinformation going on recently, man.
I'm sure there is. Let's not get into that.
Cut it off, dude, because it's coming.
Yeah. Nah, like I stay. You want to talk about dimension? My dimension, I don't see any of that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. That's not a good thing.
It exists.
Hey,
I'm just unplugged.
Speaking of, if Florida's in a different dimension, California is in like a wormhole. Some kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like outside the universe in another bubble of another universe. You know what I mean? Yeah. Another parallel.
I'm protected by a golden bubble. I'm not even worried about it.
By who?
Dimension hopping.
By God.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No. Yeah. For sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's how our Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Like if I had to rate like out of control, like California out of control, Florida out of control, but would definitely take second spot. You know what I mean?
Well, what about Texas? Well,
nah, you guys got it under control. You guys are solid.
All right, cool.
You guys are solid.
I just gotta check in with y'all every now and then. Yo, how's Texas?
And all you gotta do, bro, is if you ever run into some trouble, just hit it free. You know what I'm saying? He'll take care of you.
Shout out to Free. Although, does Free live around me now? I think he moved a while back, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Free might be a little ways away now.
I mean, but he's closer than Miami and California, though.
Oh, yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, and Free's got people,
in high places.
I see his stories. Yeah. He's got people in different places.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
where, we're not that accepted. You know what I'm saying? So, be solid.
Yeah.
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 I seen the gun range and all that. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Plus, I could always, just drive down to the south. You know what I'm saying? With the fam. I just saw the fam, some of my fam over the weekend. It was nice. Nice catching up.
Well, down south is crazy right now.
Is it?
Yeah, I have some relatives that are in that world, and it's not going.
Oh, you mean like South Mexico?
Yeah.
No, I mean like South Texas though.
Oh, okay.
South Mexico. Yeah, no, I heard about that. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on over there?
It's always wild.
It's another Gaza Strip right now. You know what I mean?
Gaza Strip.
It's a lot going down now. No. So hopefully everybody out there is chilling, had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Let's go to shoutouts, bro.
Yeah, we can do shoutouts. Sergio, you go first, man.
So I mean, I haven't really been watching like obviously too much hobby stuff, but Eluso, I don't know if you guys listen to the Sean Ryan podcast.
Yeah, the ex-military guy.
Yeah, but I wanna finish the one about Tim Tebow.
Okay.
Did you watch that episode or no?
No, not yet.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna ruin it, Doom, I think you should watch it too. You know what I mean? Give it a chance, Tim Tebow. You ain't gonna be talking about no craziness or some kind of he's not gonna try to. I'm gonna send it to you.
No
I think
conspiracy.
I'm gonna.
No? He's
I mean, listen, it's
you gonna talk about God?
what you call. I mean, he might talk about God. You
Nah,
know,
that's his thing. Yeah, for sure.
obviously, like yeah, since he was always religious, but like I guess like his mission. And again, I'm not gonna ruin it. Just you guys, just go watch it. But no, he was just talking. It's honestly, I saw a clip and I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this because he's into some. He's in pretty deep into some stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh
And,
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna give it a chance. And
yeah.
Is
He's
he not
definitely.
like
You
he's not doing like sports commentary anymore?
nah, he's on like a different mission, bro.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. Sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
but Sean Ryan podcast. I think is a pretty dope, like kind of recent, podcast I've
Yeah,
been listening to.
as far as that, I've been watching a lot of like Kill Tony, some Theo Von.
Mm.
Theo Von always cracks
Yeah,
me up.
Theo Von's great. Theo Von's
Yeah,
great. And the Last of Us. I'm gonna catch up on the last episode.
Oh, bro, it's
Uh,
been so good this year.
yeah, I've been
so
watching that with my son and my wife. It's been pretty
you
good.
know,
Been
and
dope.
that's been exciting. And other than that, one more thing I'm excited for. For the gamers out there. Capcom vs SNK Collection, Capcom Collection 2. I think the pre-orders are coming out pretty soon. The game releases in like a couple weeks, but I'm excited for that too.
Oh wow,
I
that's
played, I
dope.
played, I played the hell out of Fighting Collection 1, and then Fighting Collection 2 for you guys out there is gonna have Power Stone 1 and 2.
Wait, Power
So
Stone's back?
yeah, dude.
I remember Sega Power Stone, dog. Dreamcast?
Capcom Fighting Collection number 2. It's gonna have like mainly SNK and gonna have Power Stone 1 and 2, which is what I'm gonna be playing a lot of.
Fire. Yeah, I love that game.
Has your son been putting in the reps or
I
what?
was just about to ask, how many
Uh,
L's you take now? We know you're taking
man,
L's, dog.
listen, man. There's just certain things that you can't take away from me.
Wait,
That's just like one of those things.
did Tim ever do the online 1v1?
No, nobody ever reached out. If you guys wanna
Damn.
drop the name again, so you can try
Man,
again.
they didn't want to
Tim
smoke.
ran from the smoke? That's
Well, listen,
crazy.
I didn't say that, but I did not receive.
Tim, you pulling a pump fake? That's wild, dog. That's crazy.
And if he sent me like if he sent me a random one, he didn't say like, "Hey, it's Tim" or something like that.
And he's a random. That's crazy. He called you a
Damn,
random.
bro. Hey, step up your username, my G. That's what he said. I'm sure Johnny just doesn't have a PS5 yet. If not, he's smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny, listen, I'm waiting for Johnny, but Johnny's seen it. He knows. He's just like, yo, like I know, I see what Sergio does. It's going down,
Yeah, yes.
But
I think
Fighting
he's like
Collection
the
2.
only one who understood that video when you sent.
What do you
Oh,
think?
I was
Really,
like,
Sergio, like
So,
if you use the for jiu-jitsu belt level, what level are you on? Are you brown belt, purple belt, black belt?
on Marvel,
Yeah. If it was like if pros
the
being a black belt.
equivalent. Yeah.
probably like a blue belt, like right above, like mid level.
Oh, that's weak sauce, though.
No, it's not, dude. No, it's not. Listen, Marvel's extremely competitive, and
No,
it's like if I got you on there and like dude, like you'd be like, bro, like listen, if I catch you one thing, right, and then if the guy that's like destroys me, if he catches you right after me, like you'd be like, dude, I quit, like I'm never playing this game again,
I mean, I don't play it to begin with. So,
But if you did, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Marvel's pretty competitive. You got to kind of know like what.
no, I know it's competitive for sure, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's an arcade game versus like it's not like a complex game like fucking like StarCraft or like fucking
Here we go.
Oh wow.
chess. It's not like Call of Duty.
Oh shit.
Not like Call of Duty. The fact that you even bring Call of Duty up is like.
I mean, look, anybody who wants it in Call of Duty, I'm talking about everybody in the community could get it. Everybody.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And I accept
Throw
all.
your username, dog. Stop.
Oh, say when. That's my username. Say when. Come get it.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Just don't get mad at me and then try to fuck me over on trades because you got it.
Wow. So up there for the Call of Duty,
Blue belts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it was part of Phase, so you guys gotta.
Yeah. I don't know about things, but yeah, I don't do trick shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll hit you with that stun straight diffuse while you're fucking stunned. That's what I'm on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, There you go. The challenge out there. You know, I like that. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta
Yeah,
try to
hopefully
make
someone
it next time.
challenges y'all. I just want to see someone challenge y'all. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm confident if I wasn't, I'll let you know. Like I'm at Capcom, you got me. I'm a
Yeah,
casual.
yeah, for sure.
But you know, but one of my shout outs, I'm gonna shout out Marvelous Pax, aka Lil Sus. You know, he
Oh,
shout
he
out,
said,
shout out to
you know, he was hitting me up back and forth, and you know, just reminiscing on old times. Vic, man, his comedy,
shout out to Vic, though.
and he's been in a good mood lately, so it was
That's
been
good to
dope.
hear.
We've been talking a little bit back and forth, and shout out to James Grand Section again.
For
Um,
sure.
Shout out to Free. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Off White Tim. Who else we got in there? That's
Tim,
all of them, right? In that chat.
Free,
Yeah. Free,
Johnny, yeah.
James. Yeah, because Vic left the chat. But other than
Oh,
that,
chat?
shout
Yeah.
out to I want to shout out that Doctor Strange collector from Australia, Steven, I think his name is.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it the Strange Dot Collectibles?
That's it right there. Yep. Strange
Yeah.
Collectibles. Shout out to him.
Shout out to the homie. I know he posted what was it? He's got good taste in cars, bro. Like was it a Rogue he posted recently about like his anniversary with his wife and stuff?
Yeah.
Dope. I forget what card it was,
That was
but
a medallion rogue. If you're talking about
yes.
rogues, yeah. Then he posted that Dos Santos Dark Phoenix orange. That was a nice one.
No, he did post a Rogue, but that wasn't the one with the story. One of them had that story. I thought that was dope. But yeah, he posted a dope Loki stuff too. Yeah.
And then my last shout out is gonna be to Retrospecs. Retrospecs, warm up that trunk. Start packaging it up for me, please.
Wow.
I appreciate it. Hey, please take. I don't want any scuffs on my PSA slab either. If you don't mind.
Wait, we're still talking about the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Oh wow.
He told me he set the markets down, so he's gonna hook me up.
Wow. Damn, bro.
Hey, you asked for an episode retro. We delivered on the same day you asked. So give me a little 25% friends and family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog. Why you got the homie over here? Just how long has it been, dog?
Yeah, it's been 2 years me asking him for it. At least one. He over here trying to 2x on me.
Wow.
That's crazy. Shout outs, yeah, bro. For me, shout out to Vic. He left like a review for the latest movie, and shout out to Tim. A bunch of people have been telling me it's a great movie, so can't wait to watch
Which one?
Thunderbolts movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, they've been saying that's the best one since like Avengers Endgame, basically.
Oh yeah, with the guy from Stranger Things, Hopper. Yeah.
He plays a Red Guardian, I think.
Yep. Yeah, that one's cool. Yep. I haven't seen it, but I heard good things too.
I can't, I can't wait till it comes out digitally so I can watch it. But yeah, he was posting a bunch of stories there. Let's see. Yeah, shout out to Donnie Boy McCoy. Shout out to the homie. I know he's got birthday stream coming up. He just
with him
and Raj.
Yeah,
I think Raj is gonna be there. Maybe some other people. I think it's on Raj's channel. I think that's how I saw it. Someone posted that it's gonna be his birthday coming up. Not a couple days outside of Gemini deadline. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the Taurus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of, go ahead. I'll let you finish your phone.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, speaking of YouTube channels, shout out to Manu. And Manu, when are you gonna put that YouTube channel to work, bro?
I mean, come on. Like I've been asking him when I'm on live and I see him in the chat. You know, he keeps saying soon.
I
don't know,
can't
bro.
hold my breath anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh, and shout out to Manu. I think him and shout out to Justin. I think they did a live recently, some subscriber stuff. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A Marvel show reunion. You know what I mean?
Shout out to True Blue and Off White. I saw them briefly. I was super tied up, but I saw that they jumped on with something about MentalCon, and then and the little piece I got to see was, bro, True Blue was shooting shots at the card drop, saying it's dead, which is wild.
Wow.
Yeah, he said it. I'm just witnessing it, you know?
That's the homie too. I'm gonna have to go. You know, I haven't finished that video. I'm gonna have to go see what's up. Just call up Shane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shane catching hella strays out here. Yeah, but people make sure to check that out. I think they did an interview with the member, was the charity.
Yeah, some CEO of some charity. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's Tim is. Tim knows that person, and believe. Well, I don't want to butcher the story, but make sure you check it out. It's going to a great cause.
Yep.
And yeah, man, shout out to all the homies with Gemini birthdays coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
Again, I'm just going to give public service announcement. The May Geminis are the ones, you know, who are a bit more friendlier. I mean, June, just be careful. I'm saying they might be wearing black Air Force Ones at all times, so just just be careful. You know what I'm saying,
why black Air Force Ones?
You know what that means. You know, you just gotta catch them at the right time. Check the vibes, check the stories before you approach. If it's you don't want to catch those people.
You just got to take the same approach I do with Marvelous Pax Victor, you know?
Right. Just check the time.
And depending on him, how he reacts.
if you want to be brave, do that. Yeah, just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the June homies. Shout out to, including our own Sergio here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so my son is on the 26th. Turns 12.
Oh, that is true, bro. 26?
Yeah, and
check this out.
He's one of the nice Geminis for sure.
He's one of the nice Geminis. I'm the 27th, the day after. You know what I'm saying? I know someone on the 25th. I'm not gonna put their business out there because they haven't said it out loud. But shout out to them. And then I'll put Tim's business out there because whatever. Tim is a June Gemini. I mean, so just watch. You know what I mean? Just watch out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just come correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's one of the nicest people.
Yeah, he is.
But as the Gemini, once you get to know Geminis, it's that whole twin thing. You know what I mean? It's what it is.
Yeah.
That's it.
But for sure, we'll probably be back. Next month?
We never know. We won't promise you, but it'll for sure be within the next 3 days. Yeah.
And if it's not next one, it's because Sergio got lost.
Yeah, Sergio's got lost in the sauce.
He got lost. He's gonna be moving. He's living that yacht life. You know what I mean? That private chef life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't hear from both of them anymore. Just so you guys know, everybody.
Wow,
they're big timers now. You know what I mean? They forgot to go home.
I mean, listen. At least we follow my other page. You can send the message. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can send a message, of course. You know.
Oh yeah, me too. What do you mean? My communication is open. Now I will say I do a poor job of hitting people up myself.
But, I always got to
take that.
You know what I mean? I know you guys are open as a wide receiver.
I accept that.
I'm tired of playing the quarterback.
You tired of playing quarterback? I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. I got to work on that. And anyone out there who thinks, maybe if I don't hit you up, it's just, but then again, Geminis don't do that, though. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like an excuse, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's an excuse. Yeah, go ahead. So.
I'm gonna call you Galileo. You know what I mean? You're a little too into astrology.
Yeah, I'm over here in the stars right now. Yeah, for sure. No, you're right. So we all got to work on each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Work on yourself. Shout out to everybody. Hold your, collectibles tight, or let them go.
Don't forget to look through your hot Cheetos before you eat them.
Look through.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, Doug. Shout out to all the OA homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yo, I want to shout. That's my shout. Not shout. You said OA. Shout out to Jacob, bro.
Yeah.
Jacob, not to throw his business out there, but he got a little bit of a fat check.
Oh, shout out to Jacob. Yeah.
And some poker, you know what I mean? He came
up. He hit me up last week. Yeah, for sure. He
came up, Sergio. He said, "Watch your mouth."
Jacob's doing well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is. He's killing the game for sure. He definitely made up for all those OA purchases.
That's fucked up.
Oh, he knows. I told him as soon as I talked to him, you're in the black now.
No, is that market down too?
All the markets are down.
I don't know, bro. I don't keep up with it. I just know there's a lot of stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. We gotta go.
Yeah, end it now, bro. Because
Good to see you.
We're being nice now. So you guys have a good one.
Later.
Peace.
Later.